Hey, what's up, guys? We are back. Let's max by that. First of all, we're gonna get this guy right now. A good idea, and we actually got this guy also. That's perfect. So now we could actually AFK better. Let's get this just because I would say probably slow down quite a bit. It's gonna achievement by another antimatter galaxy. Okay. Wait. Huh. What's going on here? Reset your dimensions and dimensions boost. Oh, we're gonna get a lot for the 8th one. Automation should be on, but since we reset totally, we are back to like a slowdown. The automations are on. Gotta get this going again. Just fine. Suppose thing is we're not going fast. We are back to a big slowdown, which is okay. Like I said, we are pushing it as much as we can. Let's get that done. Alright. Well, this is buying automatically, so in theory, there's automations. Changes to buy singles. That way it buys singles. It should be buying. We'll leave it alone. Let's see how it does its thing. Yeah, it does buy it automatically. That's more or less what I wanted to do right now. Because I don't want to click it that much. I think buying singles right now is actually pretty good. Pretty decent idea. So we'll see how we progress through it. Because right now we are in a slowdown again. Yeah, that's insane. So I guess our first big goal here is to get this again, which means reset dimensions, unlock the 5th dimension. So now we gotta try to unlock the next dimension, which I don't think should take much time. In theory, we could potentially be there pretty soon. So let's hope on that one. So we don't gotta spend too much time messing around with this. Alright, I mean it is going automatically, so we don't really gotta touch anything. Like I said, we're kind of in a good position. We're already unlocked the 3rd dimension. So we just gotta get a little bit further. Literally. Okay, we're pushing pretty nicely. Just give me the millions. Yeah, and I was reading the comments from the first episode. So what I saw is like, since we have automation, doesn't matter anymore. But I guess I should have bought these first, then bought this. But it's okay because it doesn't really matter anymore. But you already progressed past that point, so we're good. You know, no big deal, nothing bad done. We did get the other achievement. Is it this one? Yeah, Galaxy. Didn't go Infinity yet. The 9th dimension is a lie. Have exactly 998. Okay, so we didn't get that yet either. By 10 dimension boosts. Is that talking about this? Not sure, but I said we're slowly progressing, and now that we have automation, it's actually nicer because we don't gotta click And if we get far without clicking, it's actually a pretty good thing. So I don't mind that aspect of the game. It's perfectly fine with me not to click anything. But at the same time, I said we're in a good position right now. Happy where we're at. I'm happy how we're pushing. Nice. So we're about to unlock the 5th dimension here soon. That means we could get our boost soon. Which actually is pretty insane to think that we reset everything already and we need to get this now. Yeah. There was a guy posted in one of the videos. I don't remember where it was. Let me look for it. It was one of the Revolution Idol it was one of the Revolution Idol videos. It wasn't in one of our Antimatter videos because we haven't didn't start with it yet. So I need to check. But I remember, let me look. Okay. 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 Trying to see if I can find the comment, but okay. Sorry. Okay, this one. Sorry for filling the comment section, by the way. But since you're starting Antimatter Dimensions soon, I'd like to say it starts off pretty slow. About Antimatter Dimension, you should always dimension boost whenever you're able to, unless you're able to get an antimatter galaxy. At the same time, I made the mistake first played by not grabbing a galaxy as soon as I could. You probably need a Discord guide later in the game as it does become quite complex. Okay, yeah, that's So I think we did good by buying the galaxy there. In theory, I think we're kind of set up in a good position right now. We just gotta do a little bit better in a lot of aspects of the game, but not in a bad position either. Like I said, we'll keep going. Let our things keep doing our things and progress forward. I need to get 20 of these guys, which is trillions, which we're almost there. We're about to hit billions soon. So it's not that bad at the moment. So we're pretty good. Pretty well off as is. So that's exciting. Alright. Let's see. Give me the third one. Boost it up. Yep, like I said, I think we're pretty good position. And honestly, right now, I think this game is a little bit really slow, and it's hard to progress without being AFK. Because right now, even with AFK, we have all this going. This would go through, but it wouldn't be able to get to buy these up. So that's kind of like the bad part, in a sense, because we need to buy these up a good amount before we could even think about getting another galaxy. But it's kind of complicated in a sense because we don't have anything. Oh, there probably is more automations elsewhere after the fact, but we need like more automations because just having these automations don't really do much. Tick speed, current interval seconds, complete the challenge to upgrade interval. This doesn't mean anything. We don't have any other automations, so let me know if there's any other automations like later on, because I would imagine that a good automation to get later on would be to like get these to auto this and not having to manually reset that. I think that'd be a pretty good auto thing that we would get in there. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Let's let it do its thing. Because you kinda have to anyways. Alright. Let's see. What can we do right now? We're about to hit trillions. Oh, we're gonna get that billion, that billion. This was it trillions. We're easily gonna get this up. Oh, that's also billion. Yeah, that's fine because it pushes us forward a little bit more. And we go to the next tier. Once we have the 8th dimension, I think that's a good point to AFK. Because at that point, we're just progressing further and further and further. Plus having some of these upgrades would be a good idea as well. But as of now, like, we're, in a sense, just chilling. Because can't do much here. But wait for something to happen, right? So now we should be able to get the trillions here and get this one going ASAP. Which hopefully that pushes us to a better position in the game. They're not doing too bad. Yeah. Like I said, it is pretty slow. I would imagine maybe after getting Infinity, we get like a speed up or some sort of boost. Because right now it just seems like we're really slow. I'm not a fan of how slow we are at the moment. Okay. Let's see what we could do here. We are pushing it pretty nicely, I would say. Right. Not too bad, not too bad. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Give me the trillions. Give me those trillions. Right. Almost there. 13. So it does take its time, but it does progress us pretty nicely through, which is pretty good. Right. We'll see how we progress through it. Getting there. It's not too bad right now. Too bad, not too bad. 18. Give me 20, give me 20. I said, AFKing is, this game seems like a pretty, really good approach to finishing it. Alright, we can get this guy going. Confirm. Not show message again, because we're at the stage of the game where we don't gotta show message anymore. There should be, in a sense, good here. Alright. Let's see, let's see. Alright. Yeah, guys, this is very, very, very slow. We need to get 25th dimensions to get this unlocked. So yeah, we'll see. Actually looking at other stuff on my side screen, that's why I'm not really like talking or paying attention much. Yeah guys, what like I said, don't spoil games for me. But once you get something unlocked, then you can spoil a little bit. You know what I mean? So my only question I have right now is, do we get other automations for this? Because that's the only way I see like pretty good progression into the game, in theory. Because as of right now, it doesn't seem like we're making any crazy progression, which is fine. I feel like we kind of slowed down a good amount in reality. But like I said, we are in a position where now we are pushing forward. We need to unlock this guy as fast as possible. Once we get him, we need to just keep doing that until we are in a good position to pretty much AFK, I would say. So, yeah, right now we're in pretty decent position. We're gonna hit the million soon. And then we'll see what our next tier unlock would be. Because we are getting to that stage now. Like I said, I want to try to unlock the 8th. If we can unlock the 8th in this like first 30 minutes of recording, because I do think AFKing would actually push us a lot further than actively being on, especially because I'm gonna AFK for like a good amount of time, versus right now where I'm not AFKing for a good amount of time. We could definitely push really forward. Alright. We'll see how it does. We actually get into a pretty good position too. Alright. Yep. About to finish the millions and start going to, well, we gotta finish this million, so we got a ways to go, really. But not in the worst position anymore. Just nice. There we go. So now we need billion to unlock the 5th. It's nice to know too. And then we probably empire in trillions. So QAs, would imagine. So we're probably gonna be able to unlock the 6th dimension here soon. Like I said, I don't know if we'll unlock the 8th. Because like I said, I want to just do 30 minutes and leave it alone, because we could probably make some better progression doing that than anything. Okay. We're at the 10 million right there. There we go to billions. Which actually would get our 5th guy upgraded already. We also haven't been like halfway through the game yet. I don't think we even reached 50%. I think we were still under 50%. We'll see. Alright, that's good. This one being at 13 is not bad. It was pushing pretty fast though. Yeah, but the automation is pretty nice. Our stats again. We're almost playing this game for 5 days, which is crazy because in reality we haven't played for 5 days. But that is what it's saying. If antimatter was 6.3 to accuse you, they have to make a proton. Okay. Let's see. We're about to hit, yeah, first billion there. Just not too bad, So we are pushing pretty nicely, in my opinion. That's not bad, like I said. Let's see. We're definitely gonna push pretty far into it though. We'll see how far we push into it. Right. Not too bad. Let me see. Yeah. We're gonna start working on the 5th one, which is good because I know it pushes towards the 6th one. Not bad. It is taking a while, to be honest. It's a lot slower than I figured this game would be, though. It's a little surprising, but it's alright. Because it's expected to have a slow period into games, and then get a faster period into games. Oh, it doesn't really matter. But we'll push forward. That's all we could do. Alright. Like I said, not too bad so far. I'm liking how we are moving. At least now that we have the automations. If we didn't have automations, I would not be liking how we're moving, you know? But we're pretty good right now. And it's not too shabby right now. So we'll see. We need QAs now. Shouldn't take us that much time. I am hoping we could get the 8th, but I don't think so. You might be able to barely unlock the 7th at this rate. It already took a good amount of time to get that done. So I would imagine it might take us a little bit longer to get what else we want to get done. Like I said, we'll push it a little bit. See how it goes. If it goes well, good. If it goes bad, not good. But we should be getting trillions here. And then pushing to the QA. Which then we will unlock our 6th dimension once we can push through there. Which is honestly not bad at all. It's like a pretty nice push. It's actually not bad. Alright, we're trying to get the trillions going. It's not too bad. Then we just gotta worry about pushing beyond that point, which will actually take forever. Cause we already had a slowdown. I guess we want to try to unlock as many galaxies as possible. But that's gonna take us. Now the next galaxy is gonna take us 140. Just kind of insane when you really think about it. It's not bad, but it's just insane because I think we got to 140 for this guy, right? So in theory, it would take us around the same amount of time, but we have automations right now, so technically not same amount of time. But it should take us pretty good amount of time to get there. In theory, so we will see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Unlocking the 10 trillion one is actually pretty good. So we're already like 23 minutes in, and we haven't finished everything, which is not good. But, like I said, it doesn't matter, it's not to be perfect. This has to be pushed forward a good amount. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get the first dimension done soon. There we go. That should push us faster. So let's get that 100 trillion upgrade. So we'll be in a better position. Okay. Keep pushing me as far as you could go. Yeah, we're gonna get that one, so we'll probably be able to get the QA here soon. We're 4% of the way done again, so that's good. But it's still taking us a good amount of time to go forward on top of that, so we'll see. We'll see how we do. Okay, let's keep it going. Nice. Let's keep pushing that. One more, and it upgrades it. Nice. Now we're gonna work on the bottom one, probably work on this after. Which we should get it a lot faster. Sorry about that, guys. My alarm. should get that a little bit faster here, which is actually going to be pretty good. Okay, nice. And we should get the QA. So that means, yeah, we're almost done with our recording process. Because at this point, we just gotta push as far as we can. It wouldn't be bad. So we're doing pretty decent right now. There we go, we got the QAs started. Come on, give me that one. Our first upgrade is the first one in this one. But after that, we should be able to push pretty crazy. So, in theory, we are still good. Still pushing pretty nicely. Let's see. Okay, we're starting to buy that one, which is perfect. I like that idea. Let's just keep going further and further and further. Okay. Once we get this to like a QA, we would get that faster. Typically how it works. We also can't do this yet. Which we should get that soon. We just need to probably unlock the 6th dimension, I think. Hope we get that. I would imagine. But I'm not even that sure, to be real. But I would imagine that's how we get there. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we're almost done getting that one. Yeah, this should be going a lot faster now. That's reaching QAs. Not bad, but to get to the next tier might take us some time, so we might AFK. Honestly, we might not AFK that long, because I do want to push this to 8 at least, so we could get like a bigger push when we like long AFK, you know? Because eventually we'll be long AFKing this. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get that going, so that's fine. Should be good. This is pushing nicely as well, so we get there anytime now. Just not bad at all. Just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it as much as we can. Alright. See what we could do, see what we could do. Okay. What can we do here, guys? Other than just wait. So that's pretty much the main thing we're gonna have to do, just wait on it. Can't do anything right now. Can't really push anything either. But waiting. So let's get that done. There we go. That's perfect. Let's reset again. And now we wait again till we could get the 7th, which we need to get this done. We should be going a little bit faster, I would say. But like I said, when it gets to like the point of getting the next thing, it slows down like a lot before you could get there. So it's kind of like either way, you gotta wait on it like a good amount of time. Doesn't really matter where you are, you still gotta wait a long time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright. Let's keep it going. Alright. We already already pushed to the third dimension. But like I said, it takes longer to get other stuff done than getting through that. So we're gonna have to just chill out as much as we can. Alright. Let's see how we're doing. Not much of a push there, but it's okay. So we're about done for now, guys. We'll be back. I don't think I'm gonna AFK that long. If I do, then that's my fault. But I don't think I'm gonna try to AFK that long. I'm gonna try to get back when this is ready because it is taking some time. And then we'll go through the next couple stages of the game, although it is taking quite a bit of time in theory, but it's alright. We'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, we are back. Let's straight away go for that. So we can progress further through and get done as fast as possible. Honestly, it wasn't that long of a wait, but like now we have to wait till we get to 6th so we can progress to this one, which does take a good amount of time in theory. So it's still like I said, it's still a long wait period, but it's technically kind of better because now we could probably get up to the 8th dimension, hopefully. We just need to unlock the 7th as soon as we can, and then we can see if we can progress to the 8th. I might considering doing different segments, different parts of the video. In theory, I might do 15-minute long cuts, because 30 minutes doesn't takes us far, but it's a little boring because we can't do anything in reality. So like the 15-minute cuts would be a lot easier to manage. That way we go the 15 minutes, go as far as we can, get to the next stage, then AFK, go to the next stage, In theory, I might do that for the next episode if we are still in like the same slow portion of the game that we are right now, where we kind of do need the idea of doing that, but as of now we are in an okay position, I think. So we'll see if we actually do anything. In theory, I don't think so, but we might actually have to. So we'll see. Okay. Let's see. Because right now we are a slow period. We have the 4th dimension. I think we do unlock this, so maybe that would help us boost 8th dimension by 1x. Well, it wouldn't really help us because we need the 8th dimension anyway, so wouldn't really do much for us in theory, so it doesn't really even matter. But it could help, I would say, potentially. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But even then, yeah. We'll just keep it going as is. Push further as we get there. Alright. I think we're actually going pretty good pace. Yeah. We're gonna unlock the 8th dimension, and that'll be perfect, to be honest, because then we could AFK better. The only thing that we would be missing out on would be these guys, which is honestly not too bad. But I'm just watching it right now anyways, so in theory, we're still good. We're still fine. Let's see. Let's see. See what happens there. Not too bad. We'll see. Okay. It's not bad. We got the 6th dimension unlocked now. So we're not doing that bad. Just keep pushing as much as we can. Alright. So we're actually not at a bad point right now. We're actually pretty reasonably doing well. So we'll see. We need to get the QT now, which actually we're getting pretty close. 5% of the way done in the game, so that's good to know. We can push it more, which is also good. Now we're in a good position to push as far as we can. We'll see where we are at. Okay. Yeah, not doing too bad. There we go. Once we get that QA going, we can start working on the QT, and that would be our first upgrade for tiers, 7th tier. Not bad. And then we gotta unlock the 8th tier and do some upgrades through the 8th tier as well, so see how that goes. That's actually where we probably see a big slowdown, and that wouldn't be fun either. To get a huge slowdown there. We'll see. Okay. There we go. Now we could probably start unlocking all the QTs. It's not bad, like I said. We're pushing forward. There we go. And that'll be our first. Now we need to get to NO, which we were at NOs when I reset the other time. So I wouldn't think it'll take us that long to get there. But unlocking the next dimension is actually pretty good. Okay. Not bad. We're going. We're moving. We're moving. There's that QT, so fine. Probably got a little bit further. Alright, a little bit more. Or SX, so then SP, then I think NO. Okay. Not that bad, to be honest. We're actually in a pretty good position. Okay. See where we're at. So also pushing something. Yeah, still on SXs, which is fine. We'll get those upgraded. As soon as we get one upgraded, the next one goes pretty fast, so that's the good thing. There we go. I think we're actually making some pretty fast progress to get the 8th tier. I want to unlock the 8th tier so we could AFK at it once we get to a higher point. So that's the real goal. Because AFKing at the 8th tier for like a couple hours will progress us pretty good into the game. It might be literally 24 hours from now, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Get the SPs going. Once that SP is done, we'll be in a really good position. There we go. Now we need the NOs. Oh, we still got 10 SPs. Okay. I guess. Oh, we still got 100 SP also. Alright. We're not there yet. We still got a ways to go, apparently. No, that's fine. I don't mind it. It's just I thought we were there already. Then we got the 100 SPs. Alright. But now that we're gonna get the 8th dimension, we should be, in a sense, faster. And we should also get this unlocked, which will help. So right now I'll be at 4.5. It's already at that range. Oh wait, we're at OCs? Oh. I thought we were, yeah, no. Should I change? What are we, visuals? Notation? What are we in Revolution Idol? What is our notation? We're in scientific notation. So should we go to scientific notation here too? Yeah, let's go to scientific notation. It's actually a little bit more clean. It's easier to, like, understand more. So now we're the 29th. So we're gonna get that one. Well, so we gotta get to 30. So 29, 29, 30, and then we're good to go. Get to push forward as far as we can. Which is good. Alright. We just keep it going. 29, we're 29, so now we're 30, so we're about to get that done. It honestly took about 10 minutes to do that. That's why I mean, like, it came for an hour. Will push us pretty far, in theory. Like I said, we'll see how it goes. See how we do. See how we do. See how we do. Alright. Should be fine. Alright. Sorry guys, I was not paying attention. We could get that going right away. That's on me. It's funny how this looks. I've never seen E4 like that. Like, it's such a small number. In theory. Well, now we have the 7th, and we could get the 8th to upgrade. So we should get this unlocked as well, which should help a good amount, I would imagine. Which hopefully it does help a good amount. Because that would be our main goal. And that would make it easier to deal with also. That's perfect. We're at the 4th dimension, which is amazing. We just have to wait and see. We have to see how we do. We just have to see how we do. Alright. Alright, I'm checking some stuff right now on the side screen, so like I said, let go. Alright, we're pushing pretty nicely. We already got the 5th dimension unlocked, which is nice. Yeah, so hopefully we could get a lot of these upgrades before we fully AFK. It would be nice to get the automation for this, but I would imagine we unlock it at some point. In achievements, start with 100 antimatter. 8th dimensions are 10% stronger. Some of these do give us some stuff. Oh, this one gives us a lot. Buy 2 antimatter galaxies. these give us like rewards. Like this doesn't give us reward, this doesn't give us reward, this gives us a reward. First antimatter dimensions are 10% stronger. Okay, okay, that's an insane math equation. Be offline for a period of over 6 hours. No, haven't been offline for 6 hours. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go offline because I think it still does. The game actually does progress while offline. It's also a test, so we'll see if it works. I don't know if it calculates it through how it's going, or if it's just gonna do its own thing. I'm not sure, but it'll be good to find out. So yeah, not too bad so far. Yeah, we're almost reaching the 7th dimension, which would in turn unlock the 8th, and we would be working on the 8th. And I wonder if this boost would apply as soon as you get the 8th unlocked. Because it should, I would imagine. We need to get 18, which we're already at 18, so we need to get this upgraded as soon as we can. There we go. We got the 8th one unlocked. Yeah, these should go faster now. It's actually not too bad. Get 19. Yeah, now we gotta get 24, which we're actually not that far away from anyways. Can't do this yet, but I think we're getting close to being able to use it. I think once this starts a little bit more, or maybe once we start unlocking that one. I want to see when we unlock it actually. It's a good thing to know. But we're not doing too bad. So just gotta wait on it and see how it goes. Alright. Pushing. We're almost at 22, so we've got 22s done, so 24 wouldn't be that bad. Still gotta get this a little bit further though, so yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Cause now that we're getting some of these upgrades, AFKing is actually seems a lot more nicer. Because ideally we want to AFK more or less when we are at the peakest of our peak, and then we AFK. But right now, we're actually upgrading 24s now, so these guys should be done soon. Okay, bam. And this one should be done also. Bam. We're able to use this? Not yet. Okay. I don't think we'll get this before this, but honestly I'm not sure. And actually, maybe even unlocking this would get us a lot faster through here. Because honestly, getting this automated, and getting this automated would be like a goal that we can't reach right now. But we could technically get there, in theory. So at this point, we're just waiting on that to happen. If it does happen, which it should. I'd imagine this is an older game, and usually older games tend to be really good with that stuff. So we should be in a good position, hopefully. There we go. Let's see. Gotta get to 39, which might take some time actually. Okay, we're still not there yet. So, oh, we're actually moving pretty fast. We're actually moving pretty fast there. I like that. I was looking at that and it upgraded pretty quickly. But now, again, it's gonna maybe start slowing down a little bit. There we go. we're gonna be at 34. Yeah, if you get this boosted, it'll be really good. 10% the way done. We'll see. There we go. Okay. Because this could boost up into Dimension Sacrifice disabled. It requires a 5-dimension boost. So we need to get one more of these. That's what I'm missing. Okay. We're about to get there anyways, because we're at 37. Just need 39 and then we're good. That one should be done pretty nicely there. 38. Okay. You get 39 going. It's not bad. Once this is done, this one's gonna skyrocket. Get this one done. Got a little more. A little bit more. One more. Bam. Let's go with the reset as fast as we can. Yeah, because at least at 1 is slow, but when it gets to like the higher levels, it is like technically faster to do it that way, because upgrading by 10 at the higher level takes longer. So it's actually not that great of an idea. Which is funny to think about. Alright, let's see. Still pushing pretty nicely though. We're already on the 5th tier. We would want to get this at 35 as soon as we could get it. We also got this that we could start doing. I would say, depending how fast this goes, we could wait on it so it slows down and just do it. And then we could pick another number to go through. Because realistically, if you had that automated, you would just pick like, I would pick like 1.5 in theory and let it run its course on that range. Alright, we're going pretty fast though. Actually not moving that bad. We're only at 5% though, so we gotta get it to 10% as soon as we can. So we'll see. See what we could do. Alright. We're kind of pushing pretty nicely, I would say. Alright. Not going too bad. We already unlocked the 7th. So we should get the 8th here soon. Alright. They're at 2.5. Actually pretty crazy to think about. We'll see how we do. Alright. Pushing pretty nicely. Hurry up and let me get the 8th dimension going. Yep, we're able to get this one now. I'm gonna see if I get it at 0.5. At times 5. We're actually still moving pretty fast here, so maybe once we get like a slowdown, that'll be a good upgrade to go through. Like right now, the period is like kind of slowed down right now. I should try to get the 0.51 soon, but we are pushing this guy a little bit. So we did slow down with nothing was upgrading, but we also did push forward as well. So it doesn't really mean anything. Because now, even at this range, we're still pushing something. Yeah, we're still pushing pretty high, actually. So it might not even matter to get this done. We might actually even get this done before that. E3 is pushing pretty fast, too. I mean, maybe I should have just got it. Let's get it at 10. Because honestly, we should have probably got it earlier just so we could boost past this faster. And get to like 39. But we might actually even get to 39 like right now. These are moving. So this hasn't even slowed down a bit. Alright, which is actually pretty good. Because that gives me hope on AFKing. For like a long period of time. So I do want to get this ASAP. So we're already at 38. We're going to get that done before we even get this to 10. Okay, give me this, guys. Look, it's right there. Should be pushing pretty nicely. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, it's 35. I thought it was 20 still. Okay. Still moving though. We'll see if it slows down. Just see what should slow down is this number here. Honestly, let me just take it. We'll be back up there in no time. Yeah, that's on me for messing that one up, I guess you could say. But we're fine. We're in a good position. We could push forward. Nothing crazy. Alright. We are gonna get back up to the point where we were, and then hopefully it upgrades like crazy at that point. Yeah. We actually are upgrading pretty fast on that note, so not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. I actually have some progression, which is good. Good to have. Alright. Let's see. We need to get now to 54 to get 30. But we still need to get past that point as well. So it doesn't really help us much. This is moving slowly. So yeah. But I guess like if we get this. Oh, I did not mean to sacrifice there. I forgot that. I put it to not tell me like the thing. So I messed that one up, but it's okay because I guess we'll progress a little faster. Whoops. Because ideally I want to get this one going. We're 15% done, which is not too bad. We're 16%, a 16 multiplier boost, which does push us like 6% more than we were, so it's not bad. So yeah. When I get 54, we're at 52s. It's not bad. Yeah, oh no, that was on me. But honestly, setting at 1.5 auto doesn't seem like a bad idea. At least in theory. Alright. We're gonna get to 30. We're gonna get to 8 to 30 soon. Not a bad boost. Alright. Gonna get all the 54s going first though. Yeah, if anything, I might even take this at 1.5 again. Once it gets there. If we get there. Because we might not actually get there. Okay. So that one's done. We're actually pushing pretty nicely. Right. Let's see how we're doing here. 30s. We're at 1.35. We're getting close to 5. We need 169 now. Just like tough. But we'll get there. Yeah, I just need 5 levels on that, dude. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. I think that's where we'll end off. And then AFK for a while. We'll end off on getting this guy done. I probably will take this at 1.5 when it gets there. We are a little bit of a slowdown. Nothing crazy. We'll take that and keep it going, keep it going. Alright. Let's take that there. Now we're at 24x. Which we're at 16 to 24 is a pretty decent bump, I would say. So we'll see how that goes. We should get this number back up, really. Which is going to get there pretty fast. In theory, so. We're already moving this number up a needle, so we're going to get there. And that should take us to 69 pretty fast, also. It is good to have the little boosts going, the multiplier boost going, but I don't know when to reset it at. I think 1.5 is a pretty reasonable place, but I think even then, you kind of want to, like, not just, like, do that, but, like, push it also, with the idea that it's not going to reach 1.5 all the time, so maybe resetting at 1.25 is actually better. But as of now, like, we're pretty good. It's not really moving crazy anymore. It's 0.5, so like I said, we're waiting for this one to be done, and once this one's done, we're good to go. Do our own thing. See, now we're pushing to 63s. We're almost there. So after that, we'll reset this and AFK. We're 20% of the way done, which honestly, we're supposed to be like 140 in, but I think we're 180 in these guys. Not 180, I mean 80. So once we get this to 80, we're kind of like, in theory, where we were before. But I think after 35 here, this one turns to like, I don't think it turns to 80, but I think it turns to like, actually, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see when we get there, because I'm not sure, actually. Now I'm kind of like doubting myself. Does it turn to 80? Or does it turn to like 40 or 50? I think it might go to 50. Or 60. I don't remember. But we'll see when we get there. We're right there anyway. We're about to be at 67. Which would be pretty good. Because we're pushing pretty nicely right now. This is almost at 125. Okay. We're gonna be at... Yeah, we're gonna be at 69 here. So we should be getting that upgraded very soon here. We also don't need it fully upgraded. We just need it upgraded 5 times. So we don't gotta get it all the way to 40. But we'll see what our next stage is at. That way we know. That way we're in a good position as well to push forward. Alright. Yeah, 50 is this one. So we'll be back, guys. We'll be back once we are... Well, we'll AFK for a while and see how far it could go. Because also, if we could unlock this, which I doubt it. I doubt we can unlock this. But we'll be pushing all of this forward, except for these. So, depending on how long we AFK, and if it's possible to get this, we get this. But I doubt it. We'll probably have to get this, like, at least once or twice more before we even think about this one. And we're also not resetting this guy, so... Kind of does hurt us a little bit, but it's okay. We'll be back, guys.